today's Saturday is the only day this week that I could work on this header, and I was waiting for some other parts. We ran up to Messick's the other day for like their open house and got some parts. The one thing I needed was these fastening clips, which I'll show you in a second. But there's these fastening clips that go on with the tines. There's these fastening clips right here that go on with the tines, and they kind of make these tines tighter. As you can see, this one's pretty loose. That one's tight. That one's pretty tight. That one's tight. That one's tight. But there's some on here that are pretty loose. I got 7 clips because that's all they had up there. There's also some tines on here that need to be replaced. So it is freezing. I don't have an impact because we don't have any metric sockets. Add that to the list. So I got to do this with hand wrenches. It's gonna be cold, but I got to get it done. I don't have a fancy heated shop. We just got this shop here. Now, if this whole bay was cleaned out, I could bring it in here and unfold it. But as you can tell, it's packed with a bunch of stuff. Tractor baler, tractor gator, stuff that, yeah, a lot of stuff in here. So I'm going to do it outside in the cold. And I wanted to actually bring it in here, like at least back it in. Didn't have to unfold it, but I couldn't because the door is only 11 foot. The tether is a little wider than 11 foot because of the warning signs back there. So I'm gonna get to work. I wanna mention quickly, the pole barn moving along as scheduled. Hopefully it'll be built here in the next 2 weeks, meaning that we can clean out this barn. And originally we were gonna make this side the shop over here. Probably what we'll do is actually make this the shop here because it is the biggest bay, has the widest door, and it has a second door back there. Thing is, these doors, they're only 11 foot over here. And the only thing, actually, yeah, nothing can fit through an 11 foot door, I don't think, yeah. The disc spine is 11 foot. That's cutting too close. The rake is like 13 foot. Baler can't fit, that tether can't fit, only the tractors could fit. So it would make much more sense to make this the shop. We can park stuff in here, but this will be like, we can't put we won't want to put a bunch of stuff in here because if we need to work on something, we want to quickly move it out. So if we make this the shop, we'll put the tools over here. We're going to clean up that back shelf back there, make it like part storage. Right now, this is our parts section and my tool area. I got some wrenches here and parts here. Also parts, all the filters for the Agco have come in. Got parts for tether, grease zerks, shear bolts for balers, some linch pins and stuff in there. We got a bunch of bolts for the wagon that we're redoing. I got stuff to do. I just can't wait for the barn to be built so we can get all this equipment under a roof, and then we can open up this barn, this shop, and then I can actually do stuff like working on this tether in the building. Like this building is insulated, so it's considerably warmer than out there. Well, my GoPro kind of died because of the cold, but I'll show you what I'm doing here closer. Here's a tine I want to replace. It's bent and it's really loose. Now I could bend the tine back, and honestly I will probably keep the tines because they still work, but I have 2 replacement yellow ones and 2 replacement green ones. So I'm finding the worst ones that we have and replacing them. I don't think any of them are broke, or maybe one of them is broke, but I'm not sure. But this is one that's kind of bent the most. I'm gonna replace it. I'm gonna replace this clip. I got the new clip right here. It goes in and it'll tighten it, and so it doesn't do all this wiggling. So I'm gonna save you the boring part of me doing the same thing 3 more times. I'll catch you when I'm done. Then we're gonna move on to the fuel filter on the tractor, because that's the only thing I can do right now because I don't need any fluids for the fuel filter, except a little bit of diesel. So I'll see you in like half hour. Okay, so I got the tether done, put it away, changed 4 tines and 7 clips. I'm going to hook up the wagon, pull it in front of the barn here out of the wind so that my dad can work on that. Case, wagon, and now I'm going to do the fuel filter. big would this plate be? Probably like, I don't know, square foot. Square foot? I don't really know.
All right, so down here on the tractor, we got the first, this is, as you can see, very jerry-rigged, right? So you just got some wire around this. So that bushing went out, right? I don't know where it went, just kind of disintegrated, right? So he decided to wrap wire around it, right? And it is working. So we was looking for the pieces, and then I looked up and saw this. That is not supposed to be like that. That little circle piece there is supposed to be around that ball connected by a bushing. Obviously, that bushing is also not there. So that's why that piece of wire is around that. So it's kind of, I don't even know how this be working, but like, it's very impressive. So Jake, just wiggle the shifter a little bit. Yeah, you can see all the play that's there, and that ain't supposed to be doing that. That's supposed to be more solid than that. So that's where we're at.
How's the wagon building going?
Well, today was going pretty good. So we started helping with the wagon. Tensions got a little higher. Things started happening. We're building the hay wagon. Apparently we're building the roof. I don't know how that goes together. It's just how it be sometimes.
You did a good job.
Doing a great job. It's the best there is. Top 2 handyman. What did you do for action today? 6/10. It's not 3/5, it's 6/10.